Oh my God, what am I doing? Hi. Oh dear.
Pay attention to us. Nothing
I don't
else.
even know. You know what's funny? It's not funny. It was a total mistake. And that the unfortunate thing is I can't undo that. So when we switch over to the slideshow, the cat is already out of the bag.
Yeah, I think it might have been already.
Well,
there was a pretty strong voting presence.
I did send along the vote. Hi, Sean. I did send along the vote count earlier today. As I had been saying the last couple of weeks, and this week is an extension of the last two. The voting this week was a landslide. There was no...
There is no controversy.
There's no question. There wasn't even a maybe.
There's no tampering with the votes.
No. And I mean...
very clear and decisive.
I don't have this figure in hand, and I broke my rule.
I do, and he's very readily grabbable. So
because otherwise, I'd be voting for this.
Voting for the one that you own.
Nerf Baka. Lumpy.
Nerf Baka. I passed on a Zalbar earlier this week. Which is built on the original Wookiee body, but I just hated the paintwork on him.
Wookiee repaints.
Can't stand the paintwork on him, or the bright red
suspenders.
Yeah, suspenders. I don't know what else to call them. It's a terrible. The sword sculpt is nice. The coloring is just terrible. But I did acquire a Phase 1 clone captain, the blue stripe one, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Nice.
Also picked up the Ronin this week.
Excellent.
Which was I was surprised to see him on the shelf.
Was it in Peterborough?
No, it was in Lindsay.
Really?
Yeah.
I looked at one in Peterborough at GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop, yeah.
EB Games there. Morgan happened to be with me, and he has not seen Visions yet.
Oh, no! So he had no idea who it was.
And so I said,
who's this dude?
You got to go watch Visions because it is excellent. All seasons of it, right?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So I guess, by the way, it's us.
It is.
Back in Black Series again. I against my normal routine, I spent most of today working on the Fandom Island special coming to you live Sunday, September 28th with all of our friends. It is coming together quite nicely.
Excellent.
Very happy about that. And it's going to be a ton of fun. I've got a promo shot here going out probably. I don't want to jam too much. I don't want to throw too much at you at one time because right after tonight's show, I've got next week's batch of figures ready to go to social media, so you can vote for next week's batch. And by the way, that's going to be a fun discussion.
Mm-hmm.
More on that when we get to the end of the show tonight. But yeah, Fandom Island is coming together quite nicely. I hope you guys bring your choices when you see what they are. I've talked about them before. One movie, one TV show, one record album, and one vintage toy line. Who will win? Who will take them all? I don't know. We'll find out.
Brotherhood, fight.
Which version of the Mortal Kombat voice do you use for that?
I would say the
The
original.
the classic, which is kind of 16-bitty,
I like the
kind of
classic
muffly.
16-bit one. Toasty.
I do too. I like that one too.
You got to have Toasty running every now and again.
Well,
especially if there's a good burn during the episode.
I don't want to do this. Let me get rid of this. Go on.
Everyone that's watching, currently look away.
Anything but that.
Overview.
Anything but that. There we go.
There you go. You can look back.
Here we are. We are. It's been a long road, and it is a longer road yet ahead of us. But we are in 2019, and like I said, Disney Parks, Galaxy's Edge, first round of exclusives, but there will be more. And they led off strongly with 3 multi-packs. And I mean...
did they lead off strongly, though?
Well...
I mean, hey, look, another Rey, another Kylo Ren.
So this isn't without its share of reissue/reuse.
And another 3PO without the silver leg.
But what is new...
is awesome.
Is pretty interesting. And we're going to get into the... I did include the stuff that we've talked about before.
Fair enough.
More from an overview sense so that we can sort of compare it with other versions of those figures, because I think it's still worth looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And because I may have missed some of these other versions on some of the previous figures that we've talked about. So that means I had to fill... I had to do a little bit of fill this week, so to fill out what we're talking about. I think I've achieved that. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about the first multi-pack. It's the first order multi-pack, but it won't be the last first order multi-pack. There will be another one in another year.
Is that like a slipcase for the thing, or is that the back art?
That's the front of it. I think it's there's a Velcro tab there, and it flips open.
That is some nice front cover art.
Well, that is one thing I will say. All 3 sets tonight is that the box art on them is quite nice. I'm like, can't not include that.
Half the battle right there. That gets you to pick it up and look at what's inside.
Yeah, well, I mean,
boring. You're not going to pick it up.
Yeah, but when's the last time you went to buy an action figure and had to pay hundreds of dollars just for the opportunity to buy it?
A few weeks ago.
Why? What did you do? Where did you go?
I pre-ordered, so I had
okay.
Pay, over $100 for the figure, but
yeah, but you didn't have to pay a few $100s just to get in the door.
No, I haven't done that in a few years.
No, I haven't done that either. I've never done that
since 2019.
Why? What did you do in 2019?
Niagara Falls Comic Con.
Oh, I guess that does count. Yeah.
That's
true. That counts.
Fan Expo.
No, you're right.
And I'm seriously tempted to go to Frightmare in the Falls.
Why? What's
they've announced a almost full Jaws cast reunion.
Oh, that's cool.
Including Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I saw that.
There's also going to be from Chucky.
Yep.
Alex Vincent and what's her name? The girl that plays Tyler in part 2. And then comes back again in the Chucky series.
You've lost me on that one. No, I'm not.
Seen it,
I'm not versed enough in Chucky to know anybody.
But if they drop an inkling that Brad Dourif is going to be there, it's like, oh my god, we got to go.
That would okay. Well, this is our first order 3-pack, and it should be no surprise that all of the figures that we're looking at tonight, sort of because they're Galaxy's Edge, are obviously sort of themed around the theme park,
what was happening there at the time,
which is still what's happening there, because they haven't figured it out yet. They had Mandalorian days, and they've done some other sort of themed special events, but the park, they have not redressed the park to reflect
Luke Skywalker is there now.
Yeah.
Mando era Luke Skywalker. And
I'm surprised that they really hedged their bets on the sequels when they put this thing together. I don't know why they just didn't put it somewhere ambiguously in the middle, anywhere from like the end of Clone Wars up to the end of like even into the Mandalorian era. It's all superfluous. It all fits together, but like the sequel trilogy was so divisive. It's a weird.
But you still get to go fly the Falcon.
That's true.
They've rejiggered that experience to be more less sequel oriented.
I don't think anybody's heard about
all they need to do now is do the same thing for the Razor Crest.
Oh, that would be neat.
Put one of those in there.
That would be neat.
That would refresh it quite nicely.
This one, first order, as all the packs tonight, $69.99 US. So we're looking at 23 bucks each. And we might as well call the mouse droid a bonus, a pack in, because in the other versions, by the way, there is only like one other version of the mouse droid, and it's the holiday one. We're gonna look at that.
Yeah.
It's always a pack in with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's never been sold by itself.
No, usually comes with Imperial officers, does it not?
Yeah. So it comes in the other first order multi-pack, which includes the hatless General Hux, has one, and then it comes with Vice Admiral Rampart. We'll look at the first one tonight, and this one, first order multi-pack came out in 2019. Couldn't show this off without reminding everybody that, it's Hasbro, so we've got to have singles available at some point.
Yep.
The Mountain Trooper comes out by itself as a separate figure in 2020. That was available at Toys R Us here in Canada. I remember that because that's how I got my Hondo. He was also available here in Canada. Now, the Kylo Ren in this pack is essentially the same Kylo Ren that we've looked at the last 2, possibly 3 times. The Supreme Leader Kylo Ren
with the terrible cone.
I have that one somewhere.
What's that? The Mountain Trooper.
No, the Supreme
Leader Kylo Ren. Yeah, there is some differences. We're going to look at those, and then of course the new figure, which is really essentially a new color, is Commander Pyre. But we'll get into the details of each of them as we go through it, starting with our Mountain Trooper. Here's the Mountain Trooper. And I think of all of the figures in this set, this might be the most interesting one because it appears as though the Mountain Trooper is the first order update to our beloved Shore Trooper.
Sure.
So much so that they share the same waist, upper legs, upper arms, hands, and feet.
But he's got some new shin guards.
New head, new shoulders, new forearms, and new lower legs. Interesting way, but a very interesting way of reusing those parts.
This is just an original character created for the park, yeah?
Yeah, so he doesn't show up. To the best of my knowledge, I don't think he appears in any other media. And I don't think there are, what do they call them? Staff? I guess park staff?
Yeah.
Nobody's walking around in this costume.
Oh,
that's a damn shame because I'm really liking that helmet. It's got way better visual
access
for whoever's wearing it.
They got the bigger ski goggles into that one.
For a mountain, it's got a weird first order marking on that. That fits way better with that sort of scout trooper, shore trooper aesthetic. It would definitely go on an Empire. That's a nice figure actually.
I like that they've and it's sort of in line with what we've seen from the first order figures. They've been updates to pre-existing sort of trooper types, stormtrooper,
so that it continues like an evolution thing.
Stormtrooper, snow trooper, flame trooper. We've seen all this. We're going to see another one in 2020 with the AT-AT driver, which arguably is the closest to the original
never
trilogy.
Had an aquatic trooper in a toy release.
Not in
the role-playing game.
Not in 6-inch, I don't think. Did we get some? I'm sure probably in 3 3/4 there have been some of the specialized underwater dudes.
That's a 4. That's a nice looking action figure for me. What's our scale today?
Well, that's an interesting question because I've never been to Galaxy's Edge. I don't think any of us have.
Well, then he's 4 out of 5 trips to Disneyland.
I like that. He's 4 out of 5 trips. Perfect. Andy, what do you think of the first order Mountain Trooper?
I really dig that helmet. I'm going to go 3 3/4 trips to Disneyland.
Nice.
Very good. I just thought it was such a creative way to reuse parts, but yet the color, the black pants versus the brown pants on the Shore Trooper are enough that if you're not really looking, and I really had to look hard to see what was reuse and what wasn't. And I think he's also a 4 trips to Disneyland out of 5.
Yeah, he's real nice.
I quite like him. They don't feature in any other media. All right, we'll take a quick look at our Supreme.
Maybe they'll show up in
It's that
Starfighter.
rifle that he's rocking.
Looks like it's an updated version of the Rebel
E12
Fleet Trooper blaster, DC 17.
DC 17.
I think it's what it is, with looks like an extendable buttstock and a new barrel.
Yeah.
Something else based on the Sterling submachine gun. Nate over on at the Retro Tinker is here. Good morning, sir. Nice to see you. Check your messages. I sent you a promo image for the Fandom Island episode. Feel free to use that as you wish. Nate's going to be joining us on September 28th, along with a bunch of our other friends, as we all decide on getting stranded on a pretend island and argue our favorite media to the death.
Galaxy rests in our hands.
Okay, not to the death, but to the pain. No, I don't know.
Not to the pain. I need my ears.
Unconscious.
I guess I need my eyes too.
Just unconsciousness.
We're just going to have silly schoolyard fights.
We're not animals.
Online. It's going to be great.
Spinning back fest, Wes.
And don't even. The funny part is, I didn't go down.
No, not at all.
I think you got nervous when I didn't.
I think I ran. I think I ran.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Nate says, I've never been so excited to be stranded. I talked to Zazel today. He said the same thing. Can't wait to be stranded.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited as well. As I said, let's take a quick look at our mostly reused Kylo Ren. This is essentially a re-release of the previous 2 iterations of the figure. And if you forgot what they looked like, well, here you go. Here's our Galaxy's Edge figure combined or beside the Phase 3 number 90, who also came out in 2019, which is more or less a reuse of the body from Phase 3 number 45 from 2 years earlier in 2017.
I mean, it's getting better. It looks a little more streamlined.
Well, they gave him the full helmet, the 2013 or 2014 helmet with none of the brakes. None of the brakes in it.
Oh, it doesn't have the brakes in it.
No, it's the smooth.
The first time version.
Yeah, the first time around helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And there doesn't appear to be any bunching of the cape at the top.
Well, so
the hood, right?
What's interesting is the Phase 3, that cloak, the hood portion is a separate plastic piece.
Oh, okay.
So it just kind of clips, it rests around the shoulders. Yeah, it looks like he has no neck. It does. Yeah, number 90 looks like he's got no neck. I think if you took the hood off, it might look a little bit better. But again, that, like I said, that is that's our Kylo Ren.
So the Galaxy's Edge version doesn't have the red.
No, which is the brakes from when he repaired the mask.
It's very weird that he is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren then. But
no, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is the one with the brakes. Let me go back to the box, because the box will tell us. I don't think they call him Supreme Leader. They just call him Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they do.
I follow you now. I get you.
Sorry, I wasn't so clear on that.
The Trapicone thing still kills me, man.
Absolutely. I don't remember how we felt about this figure the last 2 times, but I don't imagine much has changed.
For me, it's 2 little trips to Disneyland, and I didn't enjoy myself while I was there.
I stood in line too long.
He definitely looks better without the cloak.
Without.
Like if you go back to that one.
The one before this one, sure.
Without him there, that's not bad.
I would love to see, that iconic hood up look that he has from the first movie.
Yeah.
Never recreated that in an action figure accurately. If you're going to incessantly redo these things, let's see that thing. That would be cool version of Kylo Ren.
I agree.
Nice, Nate.
Nate says that the lightsaber looks like a melting popsicle.
Yeah, it does.
You're not wrong.
It's ribbed for his pleasure.
Wow. Do we want to weigh in on this one, or do we want to skip it?
Well, Hank's already thrown down 2 trips to Disney.
All right. Andy, what do you think?
I'm there too. Two
trips. Yeah. This is and one of them was wasted, so
yeah,
I'm not doing this again.
This was a perfect opportunity for them to do the shirtless Kylo Ren.
Oh, sure.
Just
yeah.
Swap it in, have him all sexed.
Oh, they couldn't do that. I mean, girls don't buy action figures. Why would we do that?
That's a GD lie, and it.
Yeah. I know.
He's actually 1 trip to Disneyland, 1 trip to Marineland.
One trip to Marineland to feed him to Shamu.
Oh dear. Does it matter that he was an actual Marine? Adam Driver was a Marine?
No, he really
Adam
was.
Driver I have no issue with.
Yeah, no,
no, not at all.
Like, loved him in
oh my god.
What was that one?
Which
Lucky,
one? Oh, Logan Lucky.
Logan
yeah, great
Lucky,
movie.
yes.
Love that one.
A bunch. He's a Black Klansman.
He's
He
great.
was amazing in that.
Great. All right, let's take a look at the I did say we would look at it. I know this is not much more than a glorified pack-in, but it is the first time we've seen it, so it beckons that we take a look at the MSE droid, the mouse droid,
which is far too big for its own good.
Well,
scale-wise anyway.
Well, so the little one there with Rampart, that is to scale with Rampart. And now that I'm looking at it, and I spent an awful lot of time looking at pictures this week. And while I still think there's something weird about the scale, I kind of have to walk back that it's too big. It is kind of that big. Even some prop makers that I took a look at earlier this week that were making.
Have we gotten a release of this guy with an Imperial figure?
Yeah, Rampart. Yeah, he came packed in with Rampart.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, and he came packed in the holiday version with the First Order Stormtrooper.
Right, and then with Hux.
In the second First Order pack.
So I do not have a Hux. Okay. Oh,
there we go.
He's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
No, not at all.
I thought there was,
it's
not
quite a slug. It's got movable wheels.
I actually thought that there was a difference between the.
Remember the way cars used to be? They snap.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's two little Lego hand clips on each side. Pretty cool.
I used to think that the First Order MSE droid was somehow visually different from the Imperial, but it's not.
It rolls.
It is the
same. It won't
same.
even roll the length of its own body before it stops.
Yeah. Works real good on carpet, I bet. And like a Lego, don't step on it.
Yo.
That just looks quite deadly, to be honest, with those little spiky things sticking up on the top. But yeah, going back to the scale thing and the size of it, it's not too off when you start looking at screenshots. Obviously, I think the most sort of recognizable shot is the shot from A New Hope when Chewbacca essentially growls at one and it takes off. You do get a shot of it sort of in relation to some trooper feet. You don't get a full shot of them, so it's hard to assess scale. But I just got the impression that it was so much smaller.
Could be because Chewbacca is so much taller, though, right?
That's true.
That is true. We may get a sort of a reframing of that in the Mandalorian and Grogu, because there's a sequence in that trailer, that leaked trailer that's making the rounds again, especially this week, where Grogu stops one with the Force and destroys it.
Nice.
So. But there you go. That's our mouse droid, including the holiday edition.
I'm going to say missed opportunity, because those two rows of spikes should have been turned to simulate, two ears from a front-on version or a front-on view.
Like a reindeer?
Like a mouse.
Oh, like a mouse. Yeah,
ears,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's true.
But,
All right, where are we going next here? Oh, do we want to weigh in on the mouse droid? Is this worth, I guess?
I mean,
it's an accessory, really.
It's really an accessory, yeah.
No, we don't
2.5.
We don't have to give it a score.
It's better than the Kylo Ren.
Agreed.
Wow. All right, let's get to the other. I say new, and that's sort of new with an asterisk. Oh wait, we should check in with this comment. Nate says it would be about as small as they could make a remote control car in the 70s, so about the size of a car battery. And that's true. I was looking at some actual RC mouse droid builds this week that were about that size, because sure enough, that's what they've used to make the thing, is an RC car chassis. I say this next one is new, but that's new with a very large
newish
asterisk, because Commander Pyre is a new character. He's a character that appears exclusively in Star Wars Resistance. If you haven't seen it, you're not missing a whole lot. But he is voiced by Spartacus actor Liam McIntyre, so I thought that was interesting. What you are looking at is essentially a First Order Stormtrooper, but it's not a complete reuse, because they took the opportunity to correct some of the articulation issues and they've improved the elbow articulation on this one. So
that's kind of cool.
He definitely can bend his arm. That's a weird looking picture of the regular trooper. Oh, you know why? I think the background mover took out some of his arm. That's why it looks like he's got a giant lump in his arm.
It's because he snapped.
Yeah, Commander Pyre, who basically is sort of like the next in line after Phasma, I guess. They do this again. They do another. There's another one. There's a red guy.
That's kind of
Cardinal, I think.
Sad, really. Then Phasma should have been gold. He should have been silver and red for your copper, right?
Well, there is a red guy. Cardinal, Commander Cardinal, and
make Cardinal red. That's hilarious.
He's red. Yeah, it's funny. Yep. Again, we love the First Order Stormtrooper when we talked about that one.
Great refresher and nice update.
I don't know if
there's nothing wrong with this, but like it's, I mean that cartoon probably wasn't made to sell action figures the way, He-Man was, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was, or whatever, G.I. Joe. But I just don't like why do we even need this? I mean, I'm mad that it's almost more shiny than C-3PO.
I feel like they've used a very similar paint. Mm-hmm. We're going to see a C-3PO tonight, so maybe we can take a look at them combined.
Got a point there.
It's just it's not something I really need in my collection.
I just think this trooper moves exactly the same.
No, exactly.
This is the Empire version of 3PO.
Or it's always nervous. He's always just nervous.
There's an interesting point here, and I don't know if anybody owns this, but let's go back and look at the packaging for a minute, because the packaging, or at least the promo shots for the packaging, show that both of Pyre's blasters are plain black plastic.
Mm-hmm. It does, yeah.
But that is not the case. Only the pistol is black.
Gold, eh?
The rifle is actually decoed with gold paint.
He decoed it so nobody else would take his blaster.
Josh is here. Better late than never, sir. Nice to see you. Joining the show. Oh dear, kill the rebel scum.
Yeah, he's a 2. I like the shoulder flashing, but
pauldron noise makes a trooper more cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. I mean, it is a nice, he's got it's just that at what point do they become flavor of the week? You could literally do a stormtrooper and just paint it in your local sports team's colors.
Yeah,
and come up with something. Let's do a Phil Paul's Falcon one.
Well, that's funny you say that, because the Captain Cardinal, apparently there's talk about Cardinal being based on the Cardinals.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
I guess Filoni is a big fan of the Cardinals, and that might be an homage to him. Why he's called Captain Cardinal
would be.
Anyway, sorry to hear that, Josh. That's a long drive. 5 hours one way. Man, that's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, what do you think of Commander Pyre?
I'll be a bit more generous. I'm going to say 3 trips to Disneyland.
Yeah, I think I'm somewhere in that realm too. Maybe even a little bit more. 1, because they've improved the articulation. 2, because Pyre is voiced by Liam McIntyre, and as a replacement. And by the way, after anybody who watched Spartacus knows, you couldn't replace Andy Whitfield, but if you had to, and they did, Liam McIntyre was a great choice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for his work on that. So 3.5 for Pyre from me. Not that was anything great. All right, that concludes our first 3-pack, but we've got a couple more. Let's go to the next one. This one is the Droid Depot. It won't be the last Droid Depot. There will be another one in 2020, but this is the 2019 Droid Depot.
It's much more economical, realistically.
3 out of 4 of these are essentially reissue.
Yeah.
1 out of 4 was a pack-in. Josh says I'd give him a 1.
Fair enough.
1. Pyre gets a 1.
Now, I am digging that box art only because I've seen other Droid Depot stuff, and I like that they're continuing that blue and white theme.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice.
That's a really nice touch.
I think all the Galaxy's Edge stuff though seems to have like its own aesthetic. We've seen some other Galaxy's Edge figures that have these strange, like the other Ithorian that came out for Galaxy's Edge had a similar deco, but I think it was red trim instead of blue.
Now I've actually picked up one of the paint your own R2 units, and it's in that similar blue and white packaging.
That's cool. That's very cool. They have a very nice aesthetic to them. I don't know the artist who worked on these, but they do look nice. And you've got a little bit of the theme park, like of Batuu, I guess, in the background, which is kind of nice.
Nice nod.
Like I said, this one also $69.99, and now like I don't want to be that guy, but let's go through this. Let's be that guy for a second. You got in the last one, you got three action figures and essentially a slug. On this one, you're getting, well, is the third one much more than a slug? I know BB-8 was a pack-in.
What's the articulation in the arms like?
I don't know.
Because I mean, if any of those arms bends, he's instantly got more than R2.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And this version of R2, as we know, all of the astromech droids up until 2024 are based on this body, which is the wrong scale.
Yeah.
And virtually every R2 after the first one never came with all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It might have come with some of it, but not all of it.
I would say based on the box art, those arms would have to be articulate.
I would think so.
On 3PO or
on
DJ?
On DJ.
R3X. Yeah, we're going to get to him. Let's go through... Sorry, what's that? Oh, BB-8 has the worst articulation.
Arm articulation.
He didn't even get a thumb. They didn't even give him the thumbs up arm.
They should have given.
That's what I mean. You could have done that little pop-out panel. The same thing what they did with R2. Make a pop-off panel and give a thing with the... You don't even have to put the flame on it. Just do it.
Yep.
All right. Here's a look at the previous releases. C-3PO was he was a Walgreens 2016 release. R2-D2 goes all the way back to Wave 1.
Mm.
Wave 1, Phase 1, 2013. BB-8, of course, came out with Rey in 2016. And DJ R3X will get his single carded release the following year in 2020. All right, here's a quick look at 3PO, BB-8, and R2 compared to their originals. Of course, we have the Droid Depot versions of each character on the left, and we have the original or other release on the right. It looks like they've used the dirty deco that they used with the Empire R2, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a little bit dirty.
A little bit dirty.
Whereas BB-8,
my Empire
yeah.
R2 is, I guess he's a Dagobah R2. He's really dirty.
Yeah. What's funny is that Droid Depot C-3PO, we've done away with the silver leg.
Mm-hmm.
We've used the articulated arms from four Alam, but including the gun hands. They didn't bother to swap out the hands to the straight, which is kind of funny.
And now it could just be the lighting, but they both look more chrome than so that I mean, yeah, it's probably just the lighting of the photograph, but this pack looks more chrome than the other one.
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
Maybe he's just in preparation for holding the bowcaster in later films.
Well, that version did have those hands.
Yeah,
because he did come with the bowcaster.
Yeah,
I just think it's fun. It's funny that they've done it that way.
I wonder if the eyes turn red. I wonder if this is is
even
this
better? Does the back of the head come off?
Not on this one, no.
Because is this the version because they would have mass produced those ones too, right? So
Josh says I wanted R2 to win. I'm sorry, Josh. It was a landslide victory this week, not R2. But if it makes you feel better, there were some other people that voted for some other figures that also did not win. So you're not alone, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look at our next one. This is the new one for the pack. This is DJR3X, also known as Rex.
There definitely looks to be some joints in there.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely are articulated to some degree. Rex serves as a DJ at Oga's Cantina on Batu. And of course, we did see an RX series droid in the Book of Boba Fett. Actually, we saw a couple of them. They've been in other Star Wars media. This particular one served as a croupier at what's her name's place?
Maz Kanata?
No. Book of Boba Fett.
Oh.
Flashdance lady. Yeah. At her place. There's an interesting lore piece here.
Yeah.
There's an interesting lore piece here that I don't normally include this stuff, but because these characters are kind of obscure, it's worth talking about. The version that we see in the Book of Boba Fett is actually based on this guy here. So Rex, our DJ R3X, is supposed to be the rebuilt RX-24, the original Star Tours pilot droid.
Yeah.
So our croupier droid is the unrebuilt version of Rex. What's interesting is that both versions, both the Star Tours ride version and the version at Oga's Cantina, are both voiced by Paul Rubens.
Nice.
So that's quite nice. There's another lore component here, and this one kind of upsets me. Maybe it's just me, but in fan circles for years and years and years, they used to say that Rex was made by Rubens Robotic Systems. Of course, that is a nod to Paul Rubens. But at some point, Lucasfilm gave the go-ahead, and it was canonized back before the acquisition by Disney when it appeared in the complete Star Wars encyclopedia in 2008. But they've since done away with that, and now the RX droids are Industrial Automaton, the same people who make R2-D2. Bastards. Nate says, I like this droid. It reminds me of those 80s cassette playing robots you used to see everywhere. Yeah, man. Yeah, so where are we going to go with that now?
Josh is rating low, though.
What's that? What's that? 1.1. Is that for this? Who's this for? Is this for this droid?
I believe this is for...
is it for him?
For DJ.
Oh, okay. All right. 1.1.
Maybe. He's a 3 for me. He's pretty fantastic.
So I wish they made the other versions. What we're looking at here, the unrebuilt version, that's actually it's a much larger animatronic toy. I couldn't find a clear enough shot of the original Rex from Star Tours to use as a reference photo, but this is pretty close. So I kind of wish they did both versions in Black Series. I would love to get, I'd love one of each of them.
Yeah. Like who doesn't need more droids, right?
Yeah.
Especially not just another R2 series or another
astromech droid.
Yeah, exactly.
Another protocol droid.
Unless it's that lava skip droid with the legs and the arms.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Well, then you're getting that Anakin Obi-Wan Mustafar pack. Comes with
that lava floater droid.
Yeah, it totally does. Sean says, I like this droid too. It was my vote this week.
Oh, wow.
Man. It's a good droid.
Hank, what'd you say? This was a 3 for you?
It's a 3 for me. It's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Fun thing.
Andy, what do you think of DJ R3X?
Now that I know he is fully articulated with all
formerly RX-24.
And the Pee-wee connection is just awesome.
Yeah.
3.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's a 3.5 for me as well. I very much like him. I like him a lot, actually.
I would mark him as a 5 if he came with a button voice and you pushed it and he said, haha.
I love the fact that the rebuilt version has an SM55 or an SM50 microphone as a mouth. It just that's a very nice, it's a nice touch. The SM50, the Elvis Presley microphone. Let's see. We got one more 3-pack, and this is another one that may make you go, meh. This one is the Smuggler's Run 3-pack, and again, 3 figures and a pack in. Although arguably you could say that the 2 Porgs count because Porgs did get an individual release.
Are they different Porgs though? I bet they're not.
Well,
probably
they are different.
Oh,
they are different. Again, let's talk about the box art. I think this one is another Nice looking box art. I don't think there's a lot of reuse there from anything. I think that's a new art just for this set.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how the Porgs get a lot of box real estate there. It's
to remind you they're in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird thing, though, to call this the Smuggler's Run pack. I mean, because Rey was never a smuggler, was she?
I think the idea that she takes over the ownership of the Millennium Falcon is the connection, the connective piece there.
Smuggler's Run is the name of the ride, right?
The Millennium Falcon is ride? It? Called I think you're
Run?
I think you're right. I think that's true.
I think so.
That is also true.
I'll accept that then.
I can live with that too. Yeah, cool about the Pee-wee reference. Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm. Now, was Chewie smuggling porgs? Like, he just found them so tasty, he just had to like go back, grab a whole bunch off the island, and just smuggle them out without declaring them.
We get to the porgs. That's going to be an interesting discussion because unlike the first two porgs, which are kind of generic, these ones are a little bit more specific. And when we get in close on them, you may recognize them. We're going to start with a overview of the reuse here, of course, that we're talking about Rey and Chewbacca. Smuggler's Run on the left, and other releases on the right. Chewie, of course, is a reuse, almost 100%, maybe some paint difference of the Force Awakens Chewie.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this is lit differently, and
paint is way better.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that is left to lighting, but I would say
it's very bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's very bad.
Wasn't that
soft goods version of Leia? Of Rey. Leia. Oh, someone slapped me.
Wasn't that to help the puffins overwhelming the scene? Yeah, they couldn't relocate them because they're a protected species and they're too many to relocate, so they just digitally changed them to porgs. Sorry about Rey, Hank.
The original release is soft goods like that.
That is the exclusive, the TRU Toys R Us exclusive. That was that there was like 4 different versions of her that came out around that.
Yeah.
That was the only one that had soft goods. We did look at that, and I used the soft goods one because of the other releases of this figure, she had the best portrait.
This is the island, Octu Island training version, right?
Yeah, Jedi training.
Yeah,
it's the Jedi training.
I don't know,
and
that's why I was so unfamiliar.
Of the Jedi training Reys that are out there, arguably this one, the Smuggler's Run, has the best portrait, but even that is still kind of like, meh. It's not
side by side. It looks
that
better.
soft goods one looks really nice. Actually, I don't want to come off the rails, but I'd like to see that in hand.
Yeah, I would as well. Not that it's going to compel me to want to buy it. So yeah, I mean, we talked about these before, and
yeah,
I don't think
the paint
really
doesn't do anything to elevate that awful Chewie head sculpt.
Not really. No, not really. Josh, what's that? He says, I saw my childhood Toys R Us in Atlanta last night. It's just abandoned. It's hard to see that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just saw another thing. Oh, Pixel Dan just did a thing, talked about his local Toys R Us. He said when Toys R Us closed, it became a Big Lots, and now Big Lots is gone. And it's been reincarnated as something. Oh, it's a Spirit Halloween right now.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a Spirit Halloween just in time. All right, let's take a look at these. You may or may not appreciate these. We'll look at the porgs. There's our original porgs on the left.
Okay.
Close up. So those are the portraits. But we got 2 new portraits. One is very clearly the sad porg. The
please don't eat me.
Please don't eat me porg. And then of course our other one is the one that he
smuggles off on the
the one that's on the dashboard.
Yeah.
The one that like that one.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but note the likeness to Ken Tamplin.
Are they
parrot tongue porg, as we'll call it? But yeah, they're new. They could be a remold of the one porg that's standing up from the original pack.
Wing articulation.
Yeah, the articulated wings. Nate says that porg looked delicious. Chewie should have eaten it. I think so too. He'd already cooked it. There's okay, buddy, I won't eat you, but
that's not the hard
cousin here.
The killing it and then skinning and gutting it is the hard part. The eating it is the easy part.
Porgs taste like chicken?
I don't know.
I'd say they do.
Maybe.
Star Wars chickens. No, the Star Wars chickens are the other thing. The things from Tatooine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
the lizard chickens.
Yes,
We've seen them a million times.
I do a womp rat, so I'm no
Jabba
judge
knocked
of
them off things. But yeah, there's your new porgs.
I like them.
I think they're okay. I couldn't be bothered to.
I'm not gonna seek them out.
No, neither am I.
No.
The only time I sought out this size packaging was for the original
Grogu.
Yeah, because Grogu was a character. He wasn't an accessory. He wasn't just sort of a flash in the pan. But yeah, I wonder if they eat the womp rats.
Maybe
they probably do.
Go out and bullseye him, right? So
Nuna, that's what they were called. The Nuna, the desert chickens from Tatooine. That brings us to our last figure of the night, and potentially, no, he's the most interesting figure of this pack and maybe the entire show. I am, of course, talking about Hondo Ohnaka.
Nice.
Is your old buddy Hondo
Kenobi.
This version of Hondo is clearly based on the animatronic feature at the park, but it does have some differences. The uniform isn't 100% the animatronic, but that is the closest that we get to him. I've included all of Hondo's looks across Star Wars media here, all the way back to the Clone Wars, his Rebels look. Of course, if you didn't know, and I know this was a big deal for you, Andy,
it was.
Hondo Ohnaka is voiced by veteran voice actor Jim Cummings,
who
will forever be, for me anyway, Darkwing Duck.
He's Darkwing Duck, but he's also Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I know.
And you better hurry up and put him in live action. Like I not getting any younger. Hurry.
Now I do have this one.
That's a nice looking
I do like him.
The jacket over the hip like that.
He's a pirate. He's a pirate, and it's perfect.
I say this is a missed opportunity to bring him into Skeleton Crew. 100%.
Oh, I know. I'm with you right
Even
there.
if he was just walking by.
There's a whole boardroom of people dropping balls at Disney. It's
I know.
Fucking crazy. This is a 6. Look at that thing.
There is some reuse in here. Can anybody guess offhand what it is?
Are those the same goggles that came with Chewie?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see here.
It's prominent. It's right there. It's in your face. It's so in your face you won't see it.
The gun belt from Han.
Those legs, are those Shore Trooper legs?
No.
From the knee to the thigh?
No. The figure is, well, I'll keep my mouth shut.
It's a podcast. Start talking.
We'll let everybody sort of have a little chew on it before I give it away.
I love the hinge cut as a feature, the colored hinge cut.
Yeah.
That's a nice figure. No, spill the beans, man.
The blaster pistol is a reuse of Director Krennic's blaster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's redecoed. In fact, it's got a nicer deco on it than the Krennic one. And in fact, it might even be a little bit sharper. I don't know if they redid the mold or cleaned the mold out when they did the run for Hondo, but that is the Krennic blaster.
Oh, I need that so bad.
It looks
at the top of my list.
Pretty nice. Hank, you jumped the gun. You give Hondo a 6.
I never vote. I swore I wouldn't vote for a figure I didn't have in hand, but then I'd be voting like the winner with a 2, Chewbacca. It's like an ugliness pageant.
Yeah.
Hondo, of course. Figure. I mean, he's the layers of what's going on in the sculpt, right? Let's never mind that he's like a fan favorite character and one of my top probably 5 Star Wars characters.
I'm gonna take a second here. I'm gonna go grab mine. Andy, you talked about Skeleton Crew. I'm gonna grab some Skeleton Crew guys so we can look at them side by side.
That's cool.
Just the paint apps, the molding, the sculpts, the attention to detail.
Yeah.
That face is fantastic. Oh, if you guys ever see that in the wild, let me know.
Will do. But like the pirate vibes are just perfect on him, right?
No, it's awesome.
You talk about Hondo being a pirate. Of course he is. And Skeleton Crew being essentially a pirate show. Yeah. Let me just, can I just solo for a minute here?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do this here. So here he is. Here is Hondo.
Hey.
Let's see if I can get a better. There we go. Camera, focus. There we go.
Focus.
So there he is. And yeah, the jacket, as I push the microphone back, the jacket does naturally cut behind the holster.
So good.
And you don't have to push it back, which is kind of nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He does
left-handed holster.
He does have the blaster wrist, but
on the left, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so
Oh,
that's awesome.
So that's a rarity because virtually all of the Black Series action figures are all right-handed,
with the exception of a couple stormtroopers who have it on like the back left.
Yeah. He is naturally a left-handed guy. But you talk about fitting in with Skeleton Crew. Here he is next to Jod. And I think
very tall.
Thematically, well, I should probably
pretty close.
They're close. But I think it really is
definitely the captain.
It's really prevalent when you look at him next to, say, somebody like Brutus.
Oh yeah.
And side by side, these guys just look so good together. So
now that's a pirate crew that would strike fear into you.
Hondo and Brutus.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they know each other. Maybe somebody's got an idea out there for that we're not aware of.
Well, if the story group has anything to say about it, they don't.
If they're still watching our podcast, whatever those guys say, do the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, Pablo Hidalgo.
And that brings us to the. Oh wait, you said a 6. Andy, what do you think of Hondo Ohnaka?
I voted for him, so he's at least a 4 3/4 trips to Disneyland.
I voted for Hondo as well, because I don't think there was another choice this week. If anything, if I had to pick somebody else, it was a really tough one.
It would have been the DJ for me.
Yeah, I think DJ would have been Mountain Trooper. Yeah, it might have been the other one, but like you say, not owning a figure and voting for a figure you don't own, like you kind of like,
I had to break my rule this week. There's no really choice about it. It's obvious.
But I own Hondo, so there was
technically 2 of us have had it in hand.
Yeah. It wasn't really a competition for me though. It was Hondo as soon as I knew it was on the list. Oh, Hondo's next week. It's Hondo.
My best friend is a Jedi, I think.
All right. It's that time again where we turn our attention toward the best figure in the show by looking at the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery. As I said, it is awarded to the best overall figure of each episode as voted by you, the fans. The inscription reads Non Mentum Lorem, or No Chin Strap, because like the Duke John Wayne, Porkins knew chin straps are for sissies. And the cat's already out of the bag, so oh wait, Nate, you have to go. Okay, sir, have a great day, man. Nate, I hope you have a great day and a good week. We'll talk to you soon. And of course, our winner by a landslide. Congratulations, Hondo. As your sweet mother always said, son, if one vote is good, 11 are better, and Hondo always delivers.
Nice.
That is my Hondo figure, by the way. I took a nice photo of him this afternoon. He looks great. Talking about droids, talking about reissues and repacks and stuff, that makes for an interesting situation coming up. Next week. You want to see what we're looking at next week? Yeah. I don't normally do this. I normally save it for the episode, but I got carried away as I was doing the prep work, so I just put it all in the preview slide.
Fair enough.
So when you vote,
have a good one, Josh.
Josh, you're on your way out. Yep. Take care, man.
Later, man.
Take care. When you're voting this week, remember we're only considering the original. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Next week, we're going to take a look at the deluxe figures that came out in 2019, of which there are 2. There are 2 deluxe figures, General Grievous and the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, but you cannot help but include their variants.
The Favreau-Lorian.
So that being said, it's Grievous times 4 and the John Favreau-Lorian times 3. We're also going to take a look at Wave 20, Phase 3 Wave 20. which consists of number 78 Han Solo Mimban. That's our Mud Trooper Han. We're going to look at Dryden Voss, Vice Admiral Holdo, Padme Amidala, Mace Windu, and number 83, the B1 battle droid. And yeah, I went and looked for every variant of the B1 that has come out. And if you include the weird C-3PO headed version, there are 9 of them.
Oh my.
And we will take a look at all of them next week.
Ooh, yeah, I think I've got my vote locked in already.
Cool. Yeah, it's a tough one for you. The reason I didn't want to, like, I thought the deluxe figures just did not make a show on their own.
No.
But putting them on as a bonus figure doesn't give them a fair shot at the medal. And to be honest, both of those figures deserve a fair shot
for sure
at a vote.
This is going to be tough. I just want to challenge you guys to remember that best action figure. Take this. Yeah.
Action figure.
All right. Yeah, there's some bangers there.
It's interesting with when you say that, because off the top of my head, action in terms of features,
2 jump right out, right?
It's Grievous. Grievous for 1. I'm not saying that the feature is good, but it's there.
Yeah, it is.
Which does make that sort of
I'll tell you what, that Mimban Han.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, buddy, he's got a lot of stuff.
He's got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I do like him. I need the mask. I got a loose one of him, but I didn't get the mask with it. So that is actually a good choice. Josh says it would be Mace Windu for him. It's tough not to pick Windu.
Yeah, it's a tough week.
Tough call.
There's a great likeness on that figure. I really like that one. But I'm probably somewhere between, man, I like Mud Trooper Han. I have Mud Trooper Han. I'm probably somewhere between the Mandalorian and Grievous.
That's exactly where I'm between Mud Trooper Han and that Mandalorian.
Yeah. I gave you the
you did, you gifted me that,
because I got the
I won't pull it out yet. No, it is a whole other show to do.
The Favreau
it's a
one,
nice,
and
in terms of like when you say action figure, that thing it's a little tank.
It's a very weighty piece of plastic. Let's say that.
And I don't mind having the helmeted version because John Favreau doesn't
never took it off.
Not even why is that a play?
Never took it off.
Yeah.
I just thought it was nice, and they did it the same packaging that they did the deluxe armor in, the white and orange.
They've never made a Din Djarin except for the tank driver,
the tank driver one.
So I mean, if you Din Djarin where his helmet comes off,
if you did a head swap, you could get that look. But I wonder if other toy companies have done one, like Figuarts or somebody or Mayfex. That's a good question.
Or the Mando with
like a removable helmet one. I don't know.
You could always steal the head off of Reed Richards.
They rewrote that last episode because I think he was about to walk. I need my pretty face.
And now he's everywhere now. He is everywhere.
One day, the day I went to see Fantastic Four, he had three movie posters at Park Lane
in the theater at the same time. Yeah, isn't that something?
6 rooms with fucking screens, and he was on 3 of them.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. That's it, though, for me. Do you guys have anything you want to chat about before we wrap it up for tonight?
Oh, man. I love these episodes.
We've been hanging on to something for quite a while. And since we did talk about the Disney Park ride.
We did, yeah.
Did we want to run that?
Which one?
You remember it was way, way back. And we said we would eventually get to... it's an unearthed piece that might give us a copyright strike, but
I'm not interested in doing that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like is there music in it? If it's from the video presentation from the ride?
No, this is a found commercial.
I don't know. I wish I'd known that you were going to do that.
Sorry.
Because if then we could have talked about it ahead of time.
That's all good.
All right, we'll
hang on to it.
We'll hang on to it for now. If we decide that it's a good, we'll put it up as a video.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, listen, guys. Don't forget September 28th. It's the Fandom Island special. It's coming fast and furious. I know it seems like it's a far away from now, as we're only just September 7th. But that's just 3 weeks from now. So that's 2 more Back in Black series, and then Fandom Island with all of our friends. Look for the social media post for Fandom Island going out this week. I'll probably put it up Tuesday or Wednesday, so anybody who's going to vote for next week has had a chance to vote. Remember, you can vote 1 vote per social media platform as we post to all of our socials for next week's winning action figure. If you want to come back and hang out with Andy and I on Tuesday night, we'll be back for another round of Random Fandom. This is the 115th, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'll be back. The 3 of us will be back on Sunday, next Sunday, with another round of action figures, which is going to be a lot of battle droids and a few other things.
Bunch of clankers.
All right, that's it for me, guys. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
Remember, guys, whatever your thing is out there, always fan on. And remember, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Hank.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.